Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. And today we'll be taking a look at, this is Robot Toys Lord Venatagon? Venatagon? I don't know. It's MP scale Scorponok from Beast Wars. RT-D01. Really been looking forward to this guy. Am I going to be happy at the end of the review? I don't know. We'll see. But man, I'm really excited to get this guy. I love me some robot toys, everything. So here's the box right here. There is MP Scorponok himself in the alt mode, or bot mode, I'm sorry. And there you go right there. Nothing really much. And then you got the back where he's in Scorpion mode. Basic, box and everything. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, really excited for this. So yeah, hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Everything is in the description. I really appreciate that. Man, go to Show Z. That's where I got this guy. Hit the Lux32 at the top. It really helps out the channel a whole lot. I really appreciate that. All the people that do that. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, really excited for this. So let's just get right to it. And let's talk about some robot toys. This is MP Scale Scorponok. All right. Let's go. Man, let's go. All right. As always, let's take a quick look what Scorponok comes with. So he does come with instructions, and they're pretty good. Nice big pictures and everything. Shows off the transformation, so that's really good. And this right here, and I'll go over this whenever you're doing the transformation. It has to be exactly like this, like when you're transforming it from Scorpion back to robot mode. It has to look like that and everything, so we'll talk about that later on. There you go. He comes with two of his rocket launchers, or two rockets and everything. So very nicely done. Nice translucent red right there. They may be, I think that might be just plastic, no paint or anything like that, but it could be painted. Looks good. All right, so you get his bee, little stinger bee from that one episode. Nice translucent, like black right here, like kind of a smoky gray. You can kind of see right through it. The wings do fold out like that. Nice translucent red for the eyes, and back here for the back piece. You got a little stinger right there because he has a bee. Now, you take this piece. This is just a translucent red, and it's got a magnet. Now this has a battery in it. I don't know what the what type of battery. It's just a small, really small battery. You just basically take this bottom cover off, and it's got a little battery component in there. And you put the battery in there, and you can touch it just like a lot of stuff do now with the magnets and everything. And it's supposed to go on the chest of Primal, and kind of lights up and everything from that one episode. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know what the size battery it is. I'll have to look it up again. If I do find it before the end of the review, I'll tell you which battery it is, but you got that option. That's pretty cool. You do have another head sculpt. I think this is more of the Toon deco for him. You got beautiful paint, silver right here, the gold right here for the little tusk right here. You got the red eyes, you got gunmetal silver, you got gold right there. Beautifully well done. Really nice on the paint. Now you have options too as well. So what you got to do is you can take a spudger, and you can either have the red eyes or kind of a orangish type of eyes, and you have to get in there and kind of try to pull this out right here. See if I can do it on camera. May not be able to do it on camera, but you can pull the eye, the eye part, and pull it down. If you have fingernails, I don't have fingernails right now, but anyways, you can change out the color of the eye, eye colors and everything, and you have that option. So that's pretty cool. Everything. I'll show you the other head sculpt it comes with, and then you get two claws. Now these are the longer claws that don't come attached to them. These are more for the Scorpion mode. And what you do is it's on a ball peg. You just pop them off. I'll show you that whenever we talk about the Scorpion. But these are supposed to be more, I guess, Toon show accurate. A little longer for the Scorpion, and you can use the shorter ones for the bot mode. But you can use either one if you want to. Like I said, and they do open right here, and you can put the missile right here attached right there. It will close up, and you can also put the bee in there too as well. And I'll show you that with the other claws. But you can do that, and you can close it up as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, lots of options right there. So there you go. Oh, this little piece right here, this will go on the back, as it shows right here. It will go on the back of the tail. So it basically keeps it from going, dropping down, and it fills in a gap too as well. You can use it for the Scorpion mode and the bot mode, but that's a little spot, or a little piece right there you can use there. So yeah, there you go. That is what Scorponok comes with. All right, and here is Robot Toys and their MP Scorponok, and I think it looks freaking awesome. There are some little issues I'm not particularly happy with, but those eyebrows, man, golly, so accurate, but man, and they move too as well. It is so just weird looking. It's just odd, but I love it. But yeah, the eyebrows are just freaking wicked, man. So there you go. He's got the little mandibles, I think is what you call them, and everything there. You know, you can move them around like that. Nice paint. You got a nice texture to it. It's got that nice scaly feel to it. This is the part I don't like right here. It's got the kind of face, but you got two eyes right there in the mouth. Kind of wish they were able to, cover that up, but it's not the worst thing, but it's just unsightly and everything. Like I said, now these are the claws it comes with. Like I said, a little smaller. Here, I'll bring in these right here. As you can tell, these are a little longer and everything, and all you do is you just pop it off. It's on a little ball peg. You just pop it off and you can switch them out if you want to. And like I said, just like the other ones, you can put the missiles in here, and you can also put the little stinger bee right there if you want to. They do open, they do swivel as well. We'll take a quick look. Love it. All this got a nice sheen to it. Very nicely done. Love it. I love the head sculpt. He just kind of looks, he looks high, really, to be honest. But yeah, you got all these legs. They're nicely articulated. You got the ball peg right there. There's a hinge right there. There's a hinge right there and a hinge right there. So 1, 2, 3 hinges. 4 actually. Everything. So you can move them around. Now they don't hold him up at all. He's too heavy, but they're just there for that. But you have 8 legs of those, so that's pretty cool. But they are very nicely articulated, and there's a hinge right here too, so that's pretty cool. Now the tail, very nicely done as well. There's a hinge right here, a hinge right here, hinge right here, and right there. Nicely painted red right here. Like I said, it's got that nice scaly feel to it. You do have a swivel right there, and you got a swivel. It's on a ball peg. All these little things are on ball pegs. And like I told you, this little piece right here, mainly used for the bot mode, but you can put it on there if you want to for the Scorpion mode. Like I said, there's a little gap right there, and you just kind of slap that in there right there, and you can cover it up. But you really can't look at it, can't see it whenever he's, in Scorpion mode that well. So there's that. All right, so like I said, these do move out too as well. Kind of when he's talking, they move out. That's pretty neat. I like that. So with this, you got like a swivel right here. Nice ratchets. You got a swivel right here. You got a bend right here, and you got a bend right. A swivel right here, and everything. So nicely articulation right there. Nice ratchets, and you got swivels and everything. So you can move them around as much as you want to. So yeah, very nice. It looks really wicked on the bottom. Cleans up pretty good. As you can tell, with most Beast Wars stuff, you're going to see some roll pieces, but you don't really see anything on top. And then, everything is pretty covered, just, like a Scorpion. But like I said, you do see the legs and everything. Nice purple and gold paint right there. Feels good. But, it looks good. So, but yeah, there you go. And there is Robot Toys and their Scorponok, man. I think it looks awesome. Just those eyes, man. Look at them. Wicked creepy. Oh, real quick, I just want to show you. I did put on the other claws. Like I said, they are a little longer and a little wider than what the ones it comes with. Everything. So this is more accurate for him. You can still use it for the bot mode. Do whatever you want to do. Like I said, you still can put in the rockets, and you can put in the B2 as well. So that's pretty cool. So there you go. Just want to show you with the new claws and everything. All right, there's Magic Square Swindle right there. We got Magic Square Brawl. Throw in Alternator's Hot Rod. And last but not least, we'll throw in Fans Toys Jazz. And there's a scale for you. Alrighty, back transformation, man. Overall, not a bad transformation at all. Just trying to get those legs in, correctly. Like I said, hopefully I showed you the correct way. The instructions show you, but yeah, just getting that. But once you do it a couple of times, it's not that bad at all. But yeah, transformation is not bad at all. So here you go. He looks freaking awesome. I love it. My gosh. All that goodness there, man. Love. Like I said, love the texture. Feels really good, feels like scales and stuff and everything. Really nicely shine to it. All that paint and everything. Looks really good. Got the legs and the feet. Nicely painted too as well. Very nice. So there you go. There is the head sculpt. Like I said, I'll show you the differences but this is the one it comes with. And this one, actually, the mouth does open on this one. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's very nice. Love the tusk right here, the gold. And here, like I said, it's got the kind of the yellow visor. It does have the same gimmick. You can lift it up, and I'll show you that later on. Silver for the chin and everything. Nicely painted. The gunmetal silver looks good. All right. So as far as articulation, so it's on a kind of like a hinge ball peg. So it's got this little like that and everything. So you can move it down. You can move it back if you want to. Now, if you move it back, you can't look up. If you have to move it up a little bit, then you can look up a little bit and everything. So that's pretty good. Look down quite a bit. You can go all the way around and give you a little attitude as well. So that's very nice. I like it. Very good. So there you go. All right. So you do got the shoulder pads. So I use one working shoulder pads. They do move a little bit right there, all the way around. Nice ratcheted arms go up to there. Very nice. Nice ratchet going all the way around, which is good. And you got a nice ratcheted elbow. It gets you very nice bend right there, which is good. And you got a bicep swivel at the top right here. Now I'll switch out the claw hands. These are the smaller ones that come with him. I think they look a little better. Now, like I said, you can have whichever ones you want on, but I put the small ones on right now. You do have a swivel of his claw hand, and they can open up. Like I said, you can put the rockets in there, and he does have a butterfly, which is very nice. I like that. All right, everything out like that. You do have a waist swivel. And you have a nice little ab crunch too. And you can look up, so it doesn't defeat the purpose. I like that. All right, soft ratchets, Van Damme all day, every day, which is nice. And nice soft ratchets going up and back, which is nice. You got a thigh swivel, very good. And you got nice ratcheted knees. So you got like a 90 degree, but you also have a double knee. So you can get some pretty good distance for the knee. That's nice. I like that. Gold right here, paint, gunmetal silver throughout. Very nicely done. All right, the feet painted purple and gold, which is good. Toe tilt up, toe tilt down, and you have a nice rocker as well. Very freaking nice. All right, the tail, same thing. The deal, you got the hinge, swivel, hinge. So very nicely done. Same articulation that it is in alt mode. And there you go. There is Scorponok and his articulation. Freaking awesome. All right. So as far as accessories for him, now like I said, you can take this piece right here and you can, now without it on there, you can go all the way down. If you want to store it like that, you can. But with this piece, like I said, it fills in the gap, but it also keeps it from going down too as well. So you can have that. That looks good. All right, the claws, like I said, this one's the smaller ones. I think the bigger ones are for the Scorpion mode. Like I said, you can have either one. But like I said, it is bigger and wider, a little longer and everything. There's that. Now the head sculpts. Okay, so here are the differences in the head sculpts. Like I said, you do have the same gimmick. You can lift this up. Like I said, you just got to pull that down and you can switch it, to red if you want to. I forgot which one's for which. I think this one's a toy deco, I think, or the tune one. I forgot which one's which, but there's the differences. The chin, there's a difference of chin right there. And like I said, this mouth does open. This one does not open on this one. So whichever one you use, you just pop it off. It's on a ball peg. You just pop it off, just like the hands. You can pop them off with the ball peg. And there you go. And the last thing is you do have the, like I said, the missiles. You can put them in either claw, like I showed you and everything. All right. And then with the B, the little B thing, like I said, you do have a option of the battery. But the thing is, you can take your, I actually have the Burning Convoy, the MP Primal. And what you do is you know, like I said, you put the battery in, you can tap it, and there's a little slot right here. And you just tap in right here, and you have that option, you know, from that one episode and everything. So, and you just touch it, and it'll light up, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. There are his options for his accessories. And real quick, like I said, this is the only MP Beast Wars figure I have out right now, but that's Primal. And just to give you a little scale reference to them. Very nice. All right, also real quick, I threw in MP44 Optimus Prime. You got X-Transbot's Bulkhead back there. I threw in DX9 and Takara Tomy Sideswipe. We got two of Chuck Scale. We got Voyager and a Deluxe right there, Sideswipe and Prime. And then we got Tits McGee Ratgar. And there's some scale for you. And Crapagonics, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale.
Well, hey there, everybody. If you made it this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this is Robot Toys Masterpiece Scale Scorponok from the Beast Wars, and I freaking love this thing, man. It may make the top 10 of 2025, and man, this thing is awesome. I love it. Alt mode looks really good, except for the three little gaps in the back of them. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I kind of wish they weren't there. But other than that, love the Scorpion mode. Love the eyebrows. They're freaking weird, but it is show accurate. And it just looks weird. But I like it. So there's that. But like I said, love the Scorpion mode. Looks really good. Great articulation and everything. Transformation overall is pretty easy, straightforward. Just trying to get the legs into the back is a kind of a pain in the tail a little bit. But once you do it a couple times, it becomes easier. But transformation is pretty fun. Like it, straightforward and everything. So pretty good. Bot mode looks great. Love the materials, love the texture. Man, it just feels really good. The paint on this thing is spectacular. I think mostly everything is painted. The head sculpts look really good. Doesn't really have any die cast, I don't think. So, it's not the heaviest, but, that die cast doesn't make a great Transformer. It's great to have it on there, but, this thing really doesn't need it. But, man, love it. Articulation is great. You got everything you need. You got a butterfly, ab crunch. The tail is, articulated really well. Very nicely done. Like I said, the materials feel good. It's awesome. Love the accessories. I love so I think the claws and the head sculpt were actually added on later on because they weren't even going to release this. Give you these, and it's awesome that they listened to the because a lot of the fans were griping about it. But I love it that they listened to the fans and everything, and they threw in these bigger claws and everything, and a different head sculpt. So you have options, and that's always great. You have the rockets and the missile launchers, which are, the little rockets. That's pretty cool. You got the little bee and everything. You do have unfortunately, I did not find the batteries, what kind they take. They're really small batteries. But you got the Stinger right there, and you can, place it on Primal too as well. And it has a lot of feature. You can take the little magnet, which I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. And you can light him up and everything. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the accessories are really nice. Overall, it's just great. I highly, highly recommend it. If you got, if you collect the Beast Wars Masterpiece figures, you definitely need this guy, man. He is awesome. Like I said, probably my top 10. He's that good. So yeah, hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears, and hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. It all helps out the channel. Hit me in some comments. Anybody got this guy yet? And do you plan on getting him? Because I definitely would. Go to Show Z. Hit up there at the hit Deluxe 32 at the top. Really helps out the channel. It's where I got this guy. And follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I really appreciate that. And everything's in the description. Just awesome, man. It's just a great time to be a Transformer collector. This thing is just really nice, man. Really good job. And yeah, Robot Toys, they have Waspinator coming. They have Tarantulas coming. Man, Rampage is coming. Man, if you're a Beast Wars fan, definitely hit up some Robot Toys, man, because you'll be really excited to get these and everything. So I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself, man. Hell freaking Transformers. And good night, folks, man. Do me a favor. Go watch my other reviews. Put my stuff out there, share all that good stuff and everything. I love reading your comments. I try to respond to every comment that, that makes comments to me. So I really appreciate that. Got nice ratchets, man. Ooh, Daddy loves some ratchets, man. That's really cool, man. And he's gonna get you a little stinger. I'm gonna sting you. I'm gonna sting you. Sting you. Sting you. Alamo right there. Good night, folks.